Review.
What about that stuff over there?
Oh, come on. Reload. Yep. Oh, for Pete's sake. Reload. Turn you off, turn you off. Okay, now it's gonna do something. What was it? Okay, that's the trial still. That's the trial. That is reconnaissance. So I guess it's more or less I need to go to here. Right.
Come on, make it quick. Careful.
Oh, frick's sake, really? Okay, I guess I want to go up. Okay, Crimson, you there? What do you mean the site can't frickin' be reached? Just close everything up. Try again. I guess I'll do the Coliseum while I wait for Crimson. He was supposed to tell me how to get 2 endings. Go here first. Oh, come on. Weapons are mirrors that reflect what is in your heart. Treat them with care they deserve. Okay, good. Level 70. More enemy data, huh? I appreciate it. I try my best, but I just can't cover all this ground on my own. Thanks again, Nines. You're really helping out here. Here's something for your trouble. Let me know if you find any more data, alright? You know, it'd be nice as if you would literally anything, computer. There. Okay, at least that's doing something. Okay, so there's that. I just need to wait for my other. Do, do, do. Are you fucking serious? Are you really fucking serious? Great, so literally everything I did this stream is wasted. Fantastic. Crimson, you there?
Yeah.
Oh, for freak's sake. Really? Oh. Okay. It'd be nice if this damn thing warms up. There. For frick's sake. Okay, the back. Okay, I guess it doesn't say anything if I try to talk to him. Okay, what's that? And mute. You're muted, good. There we go. Wait, what? Oh, 1 hour. Okay. That's fine. Ah, there you are. Ah, damn it. Okay, where's that guy? Should be up this way, I think. Yeah, there he is. Oop. Huh, can't hack you. Okay, so your max level is 3. Damn, I was hoping for better. That music. Yeah, better save. Actually, you know what? Oh, yeah. Du, du, du. Mark you. And go. Oh, right, this one I have. Really? Okay, that was close. Okay, that was one. Oh, that was close. There you go. Oh, crap. Oh, that was so close. That was too close. 2. Ah, damn it. I lost.
In accordance with
I hate some of these
Rule
hacking
64,
minigames.
good fight.
And this whole win without getting touched. Oh, come on, I had that. That's such bullshit.
In accordance.
Like these hacking games.
Rule 6, good fight.
Hey, Crimson. I was waiting on you. Okay, if I fail this, I'm gonna go to the main part and you can tell me how to get the two, Yep. You can tell me how the two endings go. Yeah, I got all 3 keys. I was waiting on you last stream, you weren't around. I was waiting for you to show up. Oh, you got business to run? How long will you be? Or if you just wanted to leave directions on what to do. Yeah, damn it.
In accordance with Rule 6.
Oh. Well, I can head there now if you want, otherwise I can just keep trying this. If you have time, I can head there right now. Okay, I'll head there right now. I can't get through that difficulty or the other difficulty in the other trial. It's an annoying pain in the ass. It's not level 99. It's level 80. Unless you're telling me to get to level 99. Then yeah, that would make things a lot easier. Okay, let me switch skill sets, save, and then we'll go in there. Yeah, Ashley. We'll do food in a minute. Crimson's gonna help me get a couple endings first. That's because the webcam is a lot better. I had it set to 3K. Quick save. Okay, so what do I do? Start the quest here.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We apologize for the inconvenience, but locks on each subunit must be deactivated before accessing the main tower. Have a great day.
Okay, so deactivate them. Yes? Okay.
Tower subunit access granted.
How are you doing today, Ashley?
Tower subunit access granted. Tower subunit access granted.
Okay, I guess I have to hack all these as well. That's fine. Crampian bloated and IBS. Ooh. That's not good. I slept longer than I wanted to. You know, I had told off this absolute shit stain of a person. Okay, now what?
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the subunits. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower.
Joys of
We
womanhood.
look forward
Yeah.
to serving you.
Okay, now what? Oh, I'll post a screenshot later. I'll post a nice little screenshot later. Try and hack it. Okay, do I want to successfully hack it?
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies?
Okay.
Wait, you?
9S? We've been expecting you.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Okay, now what? Run away? Okay.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're in...
No, we can't just abandon them. If
Yes,
we
we
don't
can.
do something, they're gonna...
Keep running? Okay.
Alert. Leaving the zone of combat would mean abandoning the androids Devila and Popola. Proposal.
Damn. Looks like this is it. No.
That's mean. Why would I do that? Of course, Devila and Popola died. Their lifeless bodies were found shortly thereafter, each clutched tightly in the other's arms. City escape. Okay. So you said there was two endings that I can get from this? Or is it just that one? Because I remember you mentioning something about two. Till their HP hits zero. Okay. Water, fine. Oh great. First I abandon them, now I watch them die. Yeah, that's not gonna be depressing at all. Well, it doesn't really matter if I fight with them or not, because I'm not gonna get... I'm not gonna keep the experience.
Tower subunit access granted. Tower subunit access granted.
Okay, first things first.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the subunits. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way! Damn it! They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies? Wait, you?
9S? We've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
What are you talking about?
Come on, 9S. Hack in while you can.
None of this makes any sense!
We'll explain everything once we're inside.
Not
We've
bad
got
at
this,
fighting.
9S. You just focus on hacking.
Second save. Okay.
You need to hack the tower lock open.
Oh, come on. They're kind of glitching out. Okay, there we go.
9S, you must hack into the tower. We can't hold out like this.
You're doing just fine. I don't see why you can't handle it. No, I didn't hear the final ending beforehand. I don't know anything about the endings. It has an insane amount of HP, I can say that for sure.
I can't do this anymore! Ah!
There we go. Okay, and then I'll make it a second save file. 9S decided not to hack the tower in order to help Devla and Popla. It was a nice thought, but they all ended up getting killed anyway. Reckless bravery. Okay. Okay. I'll create a new save file. Okay. Save. Okay, so I got 10 more endings to get. Okay, so do everything properly this time. Get into the tower. Okay.
Tower subunit access granted. Tower subunit access granted. Tower subunit access granted.
It's almost like I'd done these before or something. Fair enough.
Congratulations! You've unlocked all of the subunits. That means a special prize is waiting for you inside the tower. We look forward to serving you.
Okay, that's weird. Okay,
Damn it!
there they are.
They won't stop coming!
Alert. Allied signal detected.
Allies? Wait, you?
That's weird they didn't show up
Nice.
until now.
We've been expecting you. The two of us will take things from here. You need to open the door to the tower.
Devila? Popola? What are you doing here?
Remember your promise?
Alert. Enemy caution level rising. Cause is most likely concern over Unit 9S gaining access to tower.
Out of my way!
We've got this, 9S. You just focus on hacking.
What's this barrier?
Analysis. It is part of a closed defensive system.
Well, how do I break it down?
Hypothesis. Unit 9S could permit its self-consciousness data to lose control. The resulting energy surge has an acceptable probability of temporarily paralyzing the barrier.
That's almost as bad as not going in at all!
Okay, what?
Ah!
What happened?
It's the barrier.
Popola!
No, don't! You can't do anything! The wall's got a self-closing
Enough!
algorithm!
Devil and I, we have to atone for our sins no matter what!
But if you do that, your circuits will...
Devil! Right.
Devila!
I hope you don't regret this.
Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Okay. What? That's fine. Alert, data records discovered for units Devil and Popola. Do you wish to open this data now? Oh, is this the choose your ending thing? No? I see. Okay, Ashley, what food would you like me to have today? Wait, what? Oh, I see. There we go. Heh, needed to fix that. Okay, let's... no. Webcam. There we go. That's fine, Ashley. Well, every time I finish the soda, I crush it and put it in a trash bag behind me. Yeah, and that's your water. There you go. Or do you just want me to pick something again, Ashley? What food is left? Good question. Give me a second. Okay. Let's see if I can turn this up a bit. Okay, so not including what I still have to cook, I have the pizza, peanut puffs, coconut rolls, date rolls, uh, crackers, this thing, suckers, and then the deviled ham. Those are your choices. Deviled ham. Okay. Yeah, let's see. No. No. Move you down there. Move you up here. Maybe I'll... Double ham. There we go. Okay. I don't have anything to spread it on, so I might as well go get like a fork or something. So let me go grab a fork. Oh, stop looking at my pillow. All those snacks like right there. Okay. So all the labeling is on the outside. It's just a regular metal can on the inside. Uh, oop- Oopsie. Whatever. Okay. I think so. Smells like canned pet food. It looks like pet food. Bella, that's not for you. It almost looks like spam, but it's kind of um just mush instead of actual. It it, it kind of tastes like Vienna sausage a little bit. That's the closest experience I have as far as flavor. It's not bad. She's disappointed she's not getting any. I never really had spam before. Not bad. Soda. Gee, thanks. Well, then again, I grew up on stuff like that because my mom loved it. So yeah, that was pretty good. Wait a minute, Bella. I have to fix all the webcams. Alright, come here. Oopsie daisy. Oopsie daisy. Oh, you want to treat? Do you want a treat? You want a treat, don't you? You want a treat, don't you? Yes, you do. Oh, please, Daddy, can I have the treat? Can I please have the treat, Daddy? It smells so good. It smells so nummy. I'm drooling now. You gotta give me the treat, Daddy. Please give me the treat. Nope. Still got a little bit of the first one. There you go. Have some eye boogers. Can you say thank you, Ashley? Thank you for the tweet. Thank you for the tweet. Actually, I wonder what the status is of my delivery. It's on the way still, but how could it still be on the way? It's like 10:06. Now expected April 7th to April 10th. Sorry, your delivery is late. Most late packages arrive in a day. If you not receive your packages by April 10th, come back here next day for a refund or replacement. Okay. Arriving by Thursday. Okay, so I should be getting my sodas by Thursday. Alright. Oh, good girl. Yes, you are. You are such a good girl. Look at such a good girl she's being. You're being such a good girl. Yes, you are. Okay, go on. Yep, her food dish. Let me go deal with her food. We'll keep going. Are you out of food? You're out of food, Bella. What are we gonna do? You need more food. Yes, it's food. Turn my controller on. Okay, and switch to stream. Okay, I guess we'll open it now. A dusty wind kisses my cheeks. Buried in the sand, we press forward one step at a time. We have nowhere else to go after all, because our models, the Devla and Popola models, are defective. Record transitions in the project's initial phase. When first we woke, there were still people. They had flesh, egos, emotions, souls, and they issued us a single order, function as observers of Project Gestalt. This is the sole mission of the twin Devla and Popola models. It is the only reason we exist at all. We were the latest model, though many companions shared our appearance. There was a sparkle in all of our eyes, a sense of pride at having been entrusted with humanity's future. And yes, there was anxiety as well, but we existed as a pair, we shared destiny's burden as a pair. And because of that, all hesitation was swept away. Each pair was given their own cities as observation areas. We were ordered to guide the replicants with our own hands, all for the sake of the promised time that would one day arrive. We were the only ones who could handle such a duty. We were observers, after all. Ah, watch out. Devla staggers and falls in the soft yet unforgiving sand. I hurry to her side and sigh with relief when I find she's not seriously hurt. Are you alright? Sorry, sis. Guess I spaced out there for a bit. She smiles, the same wry smile I know so well, and she rubs absently at her leg. It is wrapped in white bandage. Your bandage is coming undone. Here, let me change it. It's alright, Pabla. Come on, we have to go before we lose the light. We won't be going anywhere if the sand gets into that thing. Now quit whining and hold still, I'll be quick. Devla grunts and turns away. I take it as consent. Soon we are resting on the shade of a nearby rock as I pull the bandage free. Artificial skin, torn and bloodied, peeks from beneath the bandage. Judging by Devla's current lack of ambulatory control, I imagine the circuitry beneath has been damaged as well. Taking a deep breath, I check the circuitry to see if it can be repaired, replace the bandage, and hope for the best. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Check the circuitry. As expected, the wiring in the nerve circuitry has been damaged. Replacing it will require new connectors as well as some tools, none of which is easy to find in the desert. Sorry about this, sis, mutters Devla. That wry smile again. It kills me every time. Don't you dare apologize, I respond. You've done nothing wrong. I calmly change the bandage, trying not to let my worries show. I make it as tight as possible as no sand can slip inside. It's all I can do to get the proper until I get the proper materials. But that's going to be a tall order, considering our current condition. I'm sorry, sister. Okay, now you're apologizing. We both apologize while insisting the other's apology isn't necessary. It's kind of funny in a way, such a trivial exchange under such circumstances. We laugh together, the sound echoing across the desert before being stolen by the cool evening wind. Report regarding the increase in relapses. There has been some way to prevent relapses. Devla's sharp voice echoes through the private quarters. You must be quiet, sister. The replicants will hear. They won't understand even if they did. That might be true, but regardless. Annoyed at my hesitation, Devla crosses her legs and scowls. The black scowl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Get over here, Bella. Get over here. Get over here. Come here. Come. Get over here. There you go. Annoyed at my hesitation, okay. Black Scrawl took another victim, she says. That's 3 this month. It's spreading way too fast. Let's wait and see what happens. I'm tired of hearing you say that. Her shout makes me jump. It's a little, but enough for her to notice, seeing that her eyes suddenly open wide. I'm sorry, sis, it's not your fault. I shouldn't have lashed out like that. It's okay, I understand. It's all going wrong. You can feel it too, right? When I was first assigned to Project Gestalt, I was over the moon with pride. But now my chest hurts just to think about it if it were to fail. Before we knew it, the replicants had gained a sense of self, and the black scrawl started raging out of control. It moved fast, so fast, like a wind. Papa and I would go to the observation room and act like it was all okay. We'd talk to the replicants as if we didn't have a care in the world. But at night, we just hold each other and share the horror of it all. I'm glad you were here with me, murmurs Popola. I couldn't handle being an observer all alone. We were able to endure because we had each other, I reply softly. Do the humans see this coming? Is this why they made a twin model? Were they really so clever? Were they really so cruel? I couldn't have done this by myself. I would have descended into madness. I simply can't bear such a burden all alone. When I get the chance, I'm going to try to contacting another city, she says. Maybe these anomalies are a localized phenomenon. I pray that's the case, I reply. Even if it were of no use ourselves, things will still work out if other observers can pull through. Don't worry, it's going to be okay. But it wasn't okay. Nothing was okay. All thanks to the pair of Devil and Popola models from another town. The wind rubs my cheeks, the sand grazes my skin. It's grown cold out here. We walk with renewed purpose, hoping to make up for lost time. Devil loses her balance every now and then. It gets bad after a while. I slip myself under her arm so she won't fall again. We press on. Is your leg alright? Well, I doubt I'll be dancing anytime soon, but yeah, it's fine. She smiles as she says this, but I can tell she doesn't have much left, and yet she continues to smile, all so I won't worry. I remember when our resistance allies injured her leg. I was furious, beyond fury. I wanted to scream and cry and lose myself in it, but then she smiled and all that rage just drifted away. To think we have the same face, yet such different smiles. One day I realized how she reminded me of the martyrs I'd seen in old records. That was one day we decided to leave our town forever. Record of Project Gestalt's end. Our role as observers ended the day Project Gestalt collapsed, all due to the actions of Devil and Popola models from another town. With our original Gestalt lost, humanity was doomed to an inevitable extinction. Knowing this, we gathered what remaining replicant data we could find and launched it to the surface of the moon. And those success was as unlikely as finding a lost sand grain in the desert. We still had to attempt it. We still had to try. We were androids, you see. Protecting humanity was our instinct. Other androids, beholden to the same instinct, began to direct their hate at Devil and Popola models who snuffed out humanity. It started small, a few offhand remarks, the occasional glance. But even the smallest things have weight, and with enough of them combined, that weight eventually became a boulder. Emotions boiled over, remarks became jeers, and soon enough, my sister and I were the perfect target for persecution. At first, we simply accepted the fact that our friends turned on us. It was almost unavoidable, I suppose. We were observers for Project Gestalt, after all. And while we didn't cause it to fail, the people who did, well, they looked at just like us. So we accepted it. We took the resentment and the scorn. We endured. Because, as crazy as it sounds, I think we actually felt responsible. We moved from town to town in an effort to avoid persecution, but in one such town, my seemingly infinite patience finally broke. My sister Devila was met with unprovoked violence by the hands of a resistance member. She said something in response to his taunts. Something quiet. And though her words were ambiguous, he slashed her leg nearly in two. My vision narrowed, everything went red, and then she smiled at me. It's okay, sis, there's nothing we can do. But it was too late, my emotions were no longer in control. I'm simply not strong enough to stand aside and let the most important person in the world come to harm. Devla and I left town that same day. Violence like that wouldn't stop. It was going to happen again. And it wouldn't be coming from just one person. So rather than let them kill us, we ran. I guess it was the greatest resistance I could muster. We lose the sun as dark clouds gather overhead. We continue our march. A cold wind blasts us, stealing what little body heat we have left. I smell rain in the air. We continue our march. Sometimes we hear animals howling in the distance. It makes us flinch every time. But we continue our march because even this is better than suffering at the hands of fellow androids. Why must we suffer this persecution? I know we're the same model as the androids who doomed humanity, so I understand that part, at least a little anyway. But at the same time, we were not them. We're not the same. We are who we are, and that Devla and Popola were who they were. That's how I felt when I saw Devla being hurt. I wanted to shout at everyone. I wanted to scream. As far as I'm concerned, there's only one Devla, and for her, there's only me. No one can take the other's place. Rain fell from the sky. It stimulates our sensation nerves like cold needles. We need maintenance badly, but that's a pipe dream, I suppose. No android would dare help a pair of outcasts like us. Are you cold, Devla? I'm alright as long as you're with me, sis. I feel the same. We press our bodies together and try to retain heat. It's cold now, much worse than the searing heat of midday. But we just smile at each other and keep pressing on. There's another camp on the other side of the desert, a new camp. If we can just get there, I can finally fix Devla's leg. And yet I wonder if there's anywhere on this planet that will take us. Hey, what's wrong? It's nothing, don't worry about it. I do what I can to suppress the anxiety in my chest and keep walking. The rain grows worse, it latches at us without pause. Is this our punishment? I reach out and touch Devla's cheek, support her body. As long as we have bodies support one another, as long as I have someone with whom to share my fate, then I will press on no matter what happens to me. Because I won't ever stop protecting her. I won't stop. No one stops. For that is the fate we twin androids have been assigned. The failure to manage that area resulted in the collapse of the Gestalt system, which led to the decimation of the human race due to the discovery of its instability. The twin system was removed from future android production designs. Following the incident, the Devla and Popola models were not dismantled. However, in order to prevent further unexpected behavior, they underwent a memory wipe. Furthermore, they were reprogrammed to generate constant feelings of guilt.
That is all that remains from their personal record during the era in which they were referred to as administrators.
I see.
Query: why do the androids Devla and Popola seem to prefer death over surviving alone? There was a very high probability that at least one could have escaped.
I hope you never have to understand.
Affirmative. Query: why does this tower possess an entrance at all? All material transport takes place via aerial vehicles. It is irrational for an infiltration route to be so easily accessible. Hypothesis: entrance is a trap.
Of course the entrance is a trap.
I don't care. I just have to kill them all. Corrupted Yorha units!
Summary. The discovery and development of the original has contributed greatly to the stabilization of Project Gestalt. Long-term management of the original will be handled by the Hamelin organization. As per the management mentioned above, all authority regarding the cryogenic plans for relapsed Yona is to be transferred to the Hamelin organization. A bit fuzzy. I'm under witness protection. Let's see if that fixed it. Okay.
Hello, and thank you for choosing Tower System Services. We're so pleased you've chosen to visit the tower today. Don't forget about the special prize for the guest who unlocks the last subunit in the room just ahead. You're going to love it.
I'm gonna kill you.
Okay, what the hell? Really?
I'm glad I got to see you here. I truly am. I'll tear you apart. Every last one of you!
Yeah, he's gone insane.
To me! To me! Don't worry, I'm going to kill you now!
Alert. Enemies detected.
Still a few stragglers, huh?
Black box.
Alert. The structure known as the tower has opened its gate.
Let's check it out.
Wait, okay. I'll just beat up a couple things while I wait. Might as well get that tasty, tasty experience. Okay, so if I run away here, yeah, that's what I was thinking, saving. Save both files? Okay, I'll go ahead and save the second and third one so that way the first one stays clear. There we go. So you want me to head to the objective? Do you want to check, yeah, there's the twins. I'll try running away, I guess.
What's that?
Proposal. Use pot fire to force him to stop.
Welcome. Huh, okay. Weird. You sell chips to 9S. I don't need any of that shit. I think you're A2, right? How'd you know that? Oh, I just remembered something 2B said. You know 2B? She's beautiful and kind and usually calm, all things considered. What's wrong? Nothing. I'm sure she's doing well wherever she is. I think so too. I hope you'll visit me again, A2. Yeah, that took a dark turn. Okay, I'm pretty sure if there was an ending, it would have happened by now. So I guess I'll go to the entrance. Interact with the twins. What do you mean that moment is long gone? So I missed out on an ending? It was when Tubi was alive.
A2, right? We went ahead and opened the tower. 9S is already inside. I see. Say, did we manage to help? You did. A2, 9S. I see.
Yay. Okay.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go. What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful.
Oh good, I need a meteorite. Cracked chicken. Nice. I want chicken. Give me chimkins. Library.
What's up with this place?
Hypothesis. It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Well, first grab the item. Then look at the obviously glowing
I
thing.
suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy.
Library index. Adams unit storage record, Eve unit storage record, Yorha communications interception record, Yorha server records, human server record, human server establishment record, human heritage preservation record, tower system summary, tower subsystem summary, special unit creation record, plant species preservation record, and animal species preservation record. Fantastic.
This tower looks like a data gathering system for the machines.
Thought so. Okay, human server records outline predicted human server infiltration route release, dummy protection installation map, SG block, GI block, SF block, genetic storage warehouse location information, browsing restricted, browsing restricted, browsing restricted.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Class 1 patient, Iona. Chest x-ray, no abnormalities. Heart echo, no abnormalities. C1 continuing chronic renal failure. Convulsive seizures in the diaphragm, no vomiting. 4 megagrams. Luciferins. Hey, Gio. Actually, what is that supposed to be? Luciferase is a genetic term for the class of oxidative enzymes that produce bioluminescence and is usually disfigured from a photoprotein. The name was first... Huh. Okay, so apparently it's some kind of light. Light emitting reactions. Okay. Preservation plan. The patient's condition makes further treatment impossible. A report will be submitted to the management committee dealing courses of action in the event of the patient's death, focusing primarily on how that information is being manipulated with respect to the original. As backup in the event of sudden worsening in the patient's condition, she is to be assigned 5 additional doctors, identification required. How are you, Gio?
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
Tried PS4, decided to forget me. Oh, how wonderful. Wow, okay.
Huh? What's that?
Well, first we're... You know what? Screw it.
Operational summary of model number 2 in Project Yorha. This data.
Wait, what? Yeah, he's completely lost it. Wait, what? Okay. Plug and play, got it.
I can't stop. I have to keep fighting.
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Okay. Is there an ending for not doing this? Or should I just go... Okay.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Project Gestalt Report 11. Library Index. Project 8-1, Project Model Number 2, the Yorha Project. After a first descent of the Yorha prototypes, Attacker 2A2 was the sole unit to return alive despite mediocre results during our simulations. Upon analysis of her stored personal data, it was discovered she possesses excellent analytical and decision-making skills in extreme circumstances. As reported separately, we will install this personality data in a new lot of E-models and use them for security protection of this project. Huh. Okay, December 31st, 3361 summary. Due to a recent relapse of the original Gestalt units in preservation are now relapsing at an accurate, accelerated rate. The process of recording their bodies and gathering their DNA continues, but progress is poor. New countermeasures and development intended to serve as replacement to Project Gestalt are scheduled to be transferred to the Next Generation Preservation Project Preparation Committee. As for this report, we will serve as the final record of both Project Gestalt and Committee for information about the development plans for new Android models and the refinement of existing models. Please refer to the attached sheet. Furthermore, we have received approval to consider the disposal of the Devla and Pupla observer models at a later date.
9S. Yorha Unit 9S.
What?
Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
What the heck?
Bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
Okay, what's that voice?
Once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Okay, what was with that? Oh, L71.
You did it. You did it. Now let us show you what we promised.
Okay. Top secret Yorha disposal. I'm sorry, what?
This is Project Yorha. That means all of us. To be...
Now you know everything. Do you still wish to fight? We are
Okay, what is this intel? Yorha disposal. Following documents of the final stages of the Yorha project. Note that this information is classified as level SS, meaning that it must not be disclosed to anyone involved in the Yorha project, including commander of the bunker. Project 3-1, disposal of Yorha. The back door of the bunker has been set to open once the time approaches to switch to new models. When enough combat data has been collected, the bunker will be disposed of by having it deliberately attacked by machines. At this time, all materials regarding the Yorha project, including this document, will be lost, and falsification of information that mankind still resides on the moon will be complete.
sexual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. You're Unit 9S. Your attack is meaningless. Your existence is meaningless.
Shut up! Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
Nope. Nope. Oh, come on, that's bullshit. Whole game got a remake or... What game? I have to do all that all over... Oh, fuck. Genforge 1. Huh. Never heard of it. Geneforge. Okay, still never heard of it. That's fine. Twitch doesn't recognize it?
9S is...
That sucks.
I see. Say... Did we... You did.
Yeah, come on.
This is a Yorha corpse.
Hypothesis. The corpse is likely a result of Yorha Unit 9S's advance through the area.
Let's go.
What's the purpose of this structure?
Unknown. Proposal. Gather additional data.
Someday I need to teach you how to be helpful. What's up with this place?
Hypothesis.
Come on.
It is a representation of a library.
What's that?
A library is a data storage facility constructed by past human civilizations.
Okay, so I can't go that way just yet.
I suppose we have to hack in to look at the data, yeah? Help me out, Pod.
Affirmative. Hacking interface access rights granted to Yorha Unit A2.
Peachy. This tower looks like a data-gathering system for the machines.
Okay, can I go in here now? No? Okay. Yep. Try that again. That. Sure, I'd like to be famous. Pay me like $500 and I'll consider whatever it is that you have to say. Thank you, Min Min. I haven't seen a bot in a while.
These records are from the human server on the moon. The machines hacked that deep into the system, huh?
Yeah, it's like, give me $500 and I'll consider your proposal. Your proposal is being considered. Pound sand.
Some records on old humans. Damn it, this is useless. There's too many of them.
Okay, so I still can't access that door.
What's that? Operational summary of
more
model
water.
number 2 in Project Yorha.
Thank you, Ashley. Too bad there wasn't a way I could just, save. So I don't have to go through all this all over again. Who knows?
Alert. Virus detected in locomotion region. High probability that infection source is transplanted parts from corrupted units. Proposal. Hack into self and eliminate virus.
On it.
Yeah, there's... I can't die. I love auto heal. I did that perfectly the first time.
Virus eliminated. 95% of functionality restored.
Alright, let's go get the stuff again.
Yorha Unit 9S. Yorha Unit 9S. Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower.
You bastards!
Because you made it this far, we have a special announcement just for you.
We'll reveal it once you destroy all the machine life forms here.
Oh dear.
You did it. You did it. Now let us show you what we promised.
This is Project Yorha.
We are conceptual human personalities created within the machine network. We cannot be destroyed. Your unit.
Keep them coming. I'll destroy them all. All of them. And this tower!
Nope. 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 Oh, that was close. Yeah, good point. There you go. Okay.
Who are they?
Okay. I guess I go down here now. Wait. Okay. Ooh. I need that.
Damn it!
Alert. Enemy hacking detected. Proposal. Retreat immediately.
Who are you?
Good to see you again, number 2. Or should we call you A2 now? This does bring back memories. Though to concepts like us, time has little meaning. Still, when we wiped out your forces, it made quite the impression on us. You're attacker model number 2. An experimental disposable group created as a test lab for Project Yorha.
Shut up! Heh!
Wait. Are they getting stronger?
You're an obstinate little android, aren't you? Didn't we say that you can't kill us?
Damn it! Heh!
Proposal.
What now?
Utilize the enemy's logical learning function to formulate a weakness.
I don't know what that means!
This pod has serious concerns about Unit A2's cognitive abilities.
Shut up and explain it already!
Said strategy would interrupt the enemy's logic circuits, causing a computational delay.
Meaning what?
Do not destroy the enemy.
Huh?
Striking
what?
the logic circuit requires a certain number of enemies to remain extant for a certain period of time.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay.
Consciousness data saturation rate 30%.
It's also very amusing.
Yep.
Consciousness data saturation rate 60%.
The androids the human race left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. The machine life forms the aliens left behind acted as if they wanted to be human. We resemble each other so, but we are networked, and thus we are superior to you.
Hypothesis. The enemy's defensive system is prompting an evolution of its logic.
Foolish androids. Why do you resist? All things end with accepting death, do they not?
Wait, what?
Consciousness data saturation rate 90%.
What the hell?
We are one, and yet we are many. We are finite, and yet we are infinite. We are the embodiment of the perfect being.
Hypothesis. The enemy has become aware of the diversity of life.
I see it. The light. We move on. Forward. To the future.
Consciousness data saturation rate 100%.
Okay.
Hypothesis. The enemy's consciousness has begun to fracture.
Okay. So the only way to win was
We
not
need
to
more
fight.
evolutionary pressure. If we allow this android to continue living, we can create even more hardship for ourselves. Overcoming the crisis this creates will present an opportunity for our kind to evolve even further. We disagree. This android is dangerous. It must be destroyed immediately. Those who would doubt our victory are enemies. Do you truly think you can win?
What the?
Analysis. The saturated consciousnesses are now in conflict with each other.
They're acting like humans.
Yeah. Too many chefs in the kitchen. Okay, well... Oh.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
We are. Let work. Androids. Bonds are lost. Someone, this hole. Fill in this hole.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
Oh, okay. Are you serious? I die in one hit? Really? Wait, what? Okay, what's going on? Oh, okay, so it's not gonna make me replay that whole thing. Thank goodness. I'm like, don't tell me I have to do that whole thing all over again. That would have been utter bullshit.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
We are.
Oh, that's fine. What? Oh, come on. I should have healed. I should. Work. No, it's fine. I'm gonna go a little bit later today. I can't believe I started streaming so late.
Is this thing seriously still kicking?
Speculation. It is driven by remaining data located within enemy servers.
So this just keeps going until I kill them all?
We are.
Okay, I'm not gonna risk it this time.
Androids. Bonds are lost. Someone, this hole. Fill in this hole.
This is messed up. What the hell is this thing going on about?
Analysis. It appears to be a leak of the enemy's past memories.
There we go. More water? Fine. Ooh, biscuits sound good. That was close.
I believed you. I believed you. I believed you. Become a god. Become a god. Become a god.
What the hell?
Become.
That's a cult group. Oh, come on, I dodged that. Nope. And...
Take their become as gods. As gods. As gods. As gods.
Oh, I can hack you.
What?
I should have realized I could hack you. Ah, damn it. Hey, Chisano. How are you?
Destroyed. So we destroy.
Ah, damn. Ah, shit. Okay, water. Timer. What do you mean timer?
What's all this junk?
Speculation.
I'm doing
It is a
okay.
resource of some kind.
Used to make what?
Unknown.
Okay, let's try it again. Surely I won't fail this time. And okay, maybe I will. Son of a bitch. Oh crap. Okay, heal up. Okay, just focus on one. It's fine. Oh crap. Okay.
Look at the stars. Sing a song. Dedicate.
Okay, surely I'll get it this time. There we go.
machines. We are machines. You are androids. You are androids. Mutual enemies. Doomed to fight. Why do you live? Why do we exist? I see light. The light. We will soar through the sky.
Yep. I'm sorry, what? I figure as much. Okay, is this the decision you were telling me about, Crimson? Coming up?
This tower is a giant cannon that's aimed at the human server on the moon. If we don't do something, all of humanity's remaining data will be destroyed.
So what? None of it matters. Or didn't you know? We aren't required in this world anymore. Humanity is extinct. That moon server you're so worried about was invented to give us androids something to fight for.
Pick
And
A2 first.
Yorha was
Okay.
created to perpetuate the lie. But in order to make sure no one ever learned the truth, we were designed to be killed. They built a back door in the bunker and programmed it to activate after a certain amount of time. The commander, me, 2B, sacrificial lambs. All of us. Isn't that hilarious? Doesn't it make you laugh?
9S, we...
Shut up! You killed 2B. That's all we need to kill each other.
2B hated to keep killing you. It caused her so much pain. The 9S type is a high-end model. They knew you'd discover the truth eventually. But the model designation 2B was just a cover.
Wait, what?
The official designation is 2E. Number 2 Type E. They were a special class of members designed to execute Yorha units. But you knew that, right, 9S?
Shut up. Shut up! What do you know? You don't know anything at all about us!
Proposal. Cease combat. Fighting her at this point would be
Pod
irrational
153. I order you to halt all logical thought and speech. This order shall remain in effect until you confirm the death of either myself or Unit A2.
Please make your choice. Okay, you said pick A2 first. Are you sure? Yes. Understood. There we go. Close one.
Alert. Functionality reduced due to hacking activity. Proposal. Destroy Yorha Unit 9S.
Damn it! Pod! Hack in!
Acknowledged.
Okay. Yeah, I bet A2 wishes she could accept its 2B's pod and...
Pod, we're going to repair 9S's logic circuits.
Acknowledged.
Tell me where to find the virus corrupting 9S.
Affirmative. Yorha Unit A2. Core data for 9S is stored ahead. Alert. Severe virus corruption. Probability of successful deletion extremely low.
I think I know a way.
The idea under consideration is not recommended. This pod is a Yorha tactical support unit. As such, it cannot approve of actions that would damage its supported unit.
You're not so bad, Pod. You know that?
Aw, the pod grew on her. She's gonna sacrifice herself, isn't she? Don't answer that. I said don't answer that.
I'll take care of everything. Pod. Take care of 9S.
Damn it.
What of you, A2?
I've still got something I need to do. You go ahead.
Acknowledged.
I'm sorry. I never quite realized how beautiful this world is. I'm coming, everyone. I'm coming.
Meaningless code? Wait, why is it going backwards? Okay, what the heck? Give me 1 second. There we go. Okay. Oh, what the heck? Okay, come on, load. I know, once the credits end. Tomorrow I'll learn while the credits are going backwards. I didn't think that actually required an explanation, but okay. I do like the music though. Girl. Get up. Oh, get up. Get up. Come here. Come here. Come. You come here. Come here. What? Come on. Get up. Get up. Oh goodness. I could have sworn I've heard that name Chisano before. You can't escape my... Okay, you can escape my love, apparently. You butthead. Beautiful world achievement. Okay. Huh. Chapter select can now be accessed from the title screen and access points. Debug menu cannot be accessed by pressing right trigger and back. Activating debug menu will disable all save functionality until you load any save data. You can now use the debug room. It can be accessed from the start menu. At the debug room, you can use the debug menu to freely place enemies. Items obtained: heavy armor A, heavy armor B, camouflage goggles A2 wig. Archive obtained, machine research report. The strange resistance woman has a new topic to talk about. Talk to her at the resistance camp to find out what it is. Save. Okay, do I want to save? I assume I want to save? Is that why you had me do 2 save files? Okay, so what do I save? I want to save on one of the duplicates, right? Because this is the oldest one. Okay, so save one. I'm not sure I understand why you want me to save on a new file, however, yeah. Let's see, settings. It's fine. For now, we'll just go ahead and call it here.